It was a decision where it's like, well, if it's this hard to get a job, let me just take a break, figure out what I'm passionate about, see, I have a couple little side projects if I can possibly grow into a business. And I went, let's try that. Let's get out there and network about it. So I took a month. I got my first client. With this entrepreneurial thing, you can change the world in a slight bit, where things that didn't exist before are now possible because you took a little bit of effort, or in my case, a lot of effort and gray hair by 26, and things change, so it's really cool to see. Oh, yes, geez. Just recently, as of last Friday, I left one of the other partnerships I had. That was a gut-wrenching, just tough decision where I was consulting with, 12 of my friends, friends, colleagues, advisors, mentors, going, all right, this is what I've put into it. It's an add-on. Here's all the things. There's some red flags, but there's trust here. How do I approach this problem? Talking, communicating, and then it's just, at the end, it was, in the end, you can take everyone's advice, but you have to really internalize it and think about it. Unfortunately, with me, when I get a goal in mind, I'm a freight train. I gun after it. But then when it's time to maneuver, that sometimes takes me a while. I'm more of the style of, let's blow through all the walls that are in front of us instead of craftily dodging around them. Though I'm getting better at learning how to do that in certain cases. But it was a tough thing where it's just like, what, do I leave there? Do I just join full-time at corporate, or do I go into consulting, try to pick up some things? And you're so down in the muck and stuff, and you just don't see clearly. It's when you kind of pull away and break away, it's like everyone who's advising me, like, no, there's tons of opportunity out there for you because you have talent, you can do this, you just need to, get out of the weeds. It's literally a roller coaster where you're down at the bottom, then all of a sudden it just takes off again. I'll say a great support network. DePaul's been great for me. The mentors, advisors, the reach of the influence of that school, which is just phenomenal. I had great professors, I had great advisors over there, and they just put me on, got me in touch with all these different areas. And then, God, I haven't checked in with a lot of them for a half year, so I'm really overdue, but it's been a great experience exploring and building and just continuing building that little network. And 3 rules of business. Networks beget networks. It's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is business moves fast. And then rule number 3, may have altered a little bit, but it's in fear you find focus. Those are the 3 core tenets, and from that you can pretty much do anything, because you can really just, I'll say, prioritize and get things done.